Here we go. All right, here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SopamanXX, and I love to play Red Orchestra 2, even though I haven't been playing it a lot lately because it's kind of been dying. I mean, it's been dying for like 10 years, to be fair. So, today's video, what I wanted to do, I'm actually going to start uploading like maybe like one video a day, maybe. I don't know. Like, these are very low effort videos that I'm going to be doing, and I'm just going to be just recording it for fun, something for as a distraction. I hate the fact that the volume input on this piece of shit always goes up and down. Hopefully it stays this way now. It should stay the same. So I wanted to make a video about something that kind of bothers me. I have a list of script. I have like 100 or 200 video ideas that I'm going to be making. These are very simple ones. I don't have an editor. I don't have anyone to edit videos, and I'm not good at editing videos either. So don't expect anything high production ever from me. Maybe if I ever get an editor, I'm gonna make them. But I want to talk about, basically, I just had a little video idea, which was why do bigger players cheat, and also why do they always seem to have fans that defend them in this case. And I'm gonna be talking about that for a while, and this is just for your viewing pleasure if you want to leave it running in the background or something, like most people will probably do. So I do have a couple of articles here and videos that I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you the videos because I don't want to get copyright struck. We all know how that works on YouTube. You show 1 second of someone's video and you're going to get banned from YouTube immediately. And my objective is to eventually, hopefully, get to being a a YouTube partner, maybe. Kind of like a little hobby that I have now. I'm just going to do it for fun though, but I'm going to do it my own way. So the first thing is, I'm going to start with this little topic. Everyone knows, or at least most people know, who Dream is. He's a famous YouTuber slash speedrunner of the game Minecraft that came out in 2010, I believe. I have never played Minecraft. I have never been on the hype of Minecraft. I have never done anything related to Minecraft or sat down to watch videos. But we all know that too many YouTubers have been doing this for years and years and years, and they kind of grown because of it. And some of them continue to stream Minecraft. So good on them, I guess. But we all know Dream. He's probably the biggest representative of the speedrunning and YouTubing community when it comes to Minecraft. This happened in 2001, so this is more as a point of reference than anything. But basically, Minecraft players react as Dream's speedrun record is removed following cheating scandal. And in case you don't know, I had to read this, obviously, just to kind of get the idea, is that Minecraft YouTuber Clay Dream, I don't know if that's his first name, I assume it is. I don't think this Dream is his last name. After his speedrun was removed from the official leaderboard. I don't know if you've watched the Carl Jobst video. I did. I actually used to like Carl Jobst until he lied about the whole situation with that other guy. I can't remember his name. It doesn't matter, but the whole point about this 29-page investigation report, I'm not going to click on it, by the Minecraft speedrunning team, they basically said that he was so ridiculously, unfairly lucky that he must be cheating. He denied it. He was like telling people for years, like, no, I was not. Oh, Video Game Donkey also made a video about it. I didn't know. But the whole point about this is that he said for years, no, I'm not cheating. No, I'm not cheating. Well, he didn't say it for years. He just said it for a very long time. He said, like, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. You guys are just being silly and stupid and dumb. And eventually, because, and I'm pretty sure that he hired, according to someone, an astrophysicist. Maybe this is wrong information, to just prove that he was not cheating. But eventually, he did cheat. And he admitted it. It's a mathematical anomaly. He eventually said, like, hey, Dream, it's okay. We're all patiently waiting to take your time. People that are hating don't even care. They just want somebody to cancel. That's successful. And this is also, like I said, the second part of the video, is that there are people out there that are always going to defend these YouTubers and whatnot. They're always going to defend them. I'm lowering the volume. I'm testing something out. This is still running, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, just wanted to test something. But there are always people that are going to be defending these famous people. Now, the reason why this happens, I don't know. We can only speculate that these people have some kind of disturbing problems, but we can always go from facts in this case. We can always start from the facts. And the fact is that as we know, there are many people that no matter how terrible, no matter how horrible, no matter how god-awful of a person you are and how terrible your content is on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, on Instagram, on anything, that they're always going to be fans of you. Always. And these people, for example, I don't know what Wanton Emma is up to, but for example, we see like a fair amount of people really haven't read the document their moderators was created after 2 months of hard work. So he's defending the hey, these people are cheating. Then you get stupid people, and I say stupid, as in people who ignore reality in this case. I could call them delusional, perhaps, as in people that defend someone blindly. Hey, Dream, it's okay, and we're all patiently waiting to take your time. People that are hating don't even care. They just want someone to cancel that successful heart or ice cream cone, as I see, and I see an ice cream cone. And these are the people that then, obviously, when it happens and when they're revealed, they're going to get humiliated for the rest of their lives. But these people don't care. There are many theories. We can go to theories as to why these people always try to defend YouTubers whenever they're wrong. It doesn't matter. Like, hey, this person did something terrible, but it's okay. Everyone else would have done it, and that's not an excuse. Dream, help these people. Our bully called me a whore. I don't support that, but, you know, sometimes, you know. So, and then they're telling you here, basically, like, how low the chances are that this all happened. And here again, I don't care if Dream cheated or not, I'm still going to make 1 in 7.5 trillion jokes. My girlfriend a dream that I cheated. You ever got cheated on your dream and woke up heartbroken? Did cheated this? Dream didn't cheat that. Look at him frolicking in the snow. That's amazing. Basically, they're saying that the odds were so obscenely high, like billions or maybe trillions. And this is the idea, and this is what I agree with, by the way. This happens a lot. And this is basically one of the points of the video. It's actually mind-blowing that the #1 Minecraft YouTuber Dream can cheat, make up a defense, refuse to apologize, and no one really cares. Man's doggy hating esports, bro. Yeah, I agree. If he was on an esports team, that would get him kicked, an official team. But mathematician, he get literate in statistics. Well, I'm not reading that. That's unimportant. And overall, it appears that the internet is convinced that Dream has cheated despite his rejection of the allegations. Well, that's the problem. It's already been proven that he cheated. I'm not going to go into that. There are many videos on YouTube that already go into the process of why these people cheat. That's not the point. The purpose of this video is, why do YouTubers cheat, and why are their fans so blind in their defense? And some of these arguments we can have over here. So there's this video by Carl Jobs. I'm not going to put the audio, but I am just going to show this little part right here, where he just talks about it. He says, like, why do people cheat in speedruns? Now, Carl Jobs, as I said before, he used to be a really big guy. I'm not subscribed. Well, I'm not even logged into my account. But used to be the voice of reason of the YouTuber community. He used to be like, if he made a video about you, your career was over. This was like the Apollo legend before Apollo legend became as big as he did, and before he passed away, sadly. And I got a couple of videos about that later. But this is the defense of both the YouTuber that did it, and this is the defense of the people that support him blindly. They ask a hypothetical question. They would like, why would he cheat? I mean, he's one of the best speedrunners of all time. Why would Dream cheat if no one else on the leaderboard cheated? He has the skill, and you can't deny that because you can see his massive improvement from his early days in speedrunning. He has the exact same skills as the rest. It's almost like it boils down to purely luck, which is almost true. I would say it's almost like it boils down to pure luck. It's almost true. It's not luck. It's dedication and luck, as Carl Jobs mentions in the video later. But what I want to reference here is the first point. Why would Dream cheat in the first place? He's one of the greatest Minecraft speedrunners of all time. And here's the biggest issue that I have with this type of argument. You can't just put this argument as something... Oops, sorry. You can't just put this argument as something that says, oh, it's okay, guys. He cheated, but it's okay because he's like one of the best, if not the best. Well, he's one of the greatest Minecraft speedrunners of all time. The excuse of saying that someone does something for a long time and is really good at it, it's not a justification that that person doesn't cheat. That doesn't apply to anything in real life. The argument of saying like one thing doesn't have, he's really good at something, so he will not cheat. It's kind of like a stupid fallacy. If anything, I'd say it's the opposite, because people expect you to be so good. They expect you to be doing amazingly at all times. But then what happens when you're the greatest Minecraft speedrunner through sheer dedication, and then some other guy comes over and takes your record? You're like, wait, that's not fair. I put in 1,000 hours. This guy put in 100 and he's already better than me. That's unfair, which doesn't count. That's not how it works. You can't say it's not fair that he put in less hours than me and did better. That's not how it works at all. So you start to say, if I continue to do this, then I will eventually do better than him because I am better than him. That's the part where they self-convince themselves. They start to say, I am better than the other people at speedrunning this thing, which I've been doing for a long time, and he's been only doing for a short time. You feel entitled to that. You feel entitled to say, but I'm better, so I'm just gonna splice it up because I would have gotten it anyway. I would have gotten the record anyway, so it's okay. And then obviously the second argument is, again, considering this first part right here, where they say, why would Dream cheat in the first place if he's one of the greatest MC speedrunners of all time? This is from the people that defend him, his fans, who blindly follow him. And I literally mean blindly. You could put evidence of Dream killing a person in front of you, and if he was not banned from YouTube, he would still have fans, and someone would say, oh, that's AI. No, like, this is real. Well, you know what? Who doesn't kill a person every once in a while? That is nonsense. That is nonsensical. The argument of saying that someone's really good at it doesn't work. Imagine if for a second Usain Bolt, the fastest runner, I think he was the fastest runner. I think he's retired by now. I'm not sure. But imagine if Usain Bolt, who got like the fastest running time, I believe he was him, that got the fastest time running ever. Imagine if one day, like tomorrow, which happened with Lance Armstrong, by the way. Like, imagine one day if tomorrow it came out that, oh yeah, he was using steroids. How many people would jump to his defense? How many people would say, no, it's okay, I don't believe that, I think that you're full of it, like, you're lying. He was always running at his own pace. I mean, he's one of the greatest runners of all time. Not speedrunner, just runners of all time. Why would he cheat if he's one of the greatest? And the argument becomes a loop. The YouTuber or the person that does the speedrun says, well, I mean, I'm just the greatest, and now this guy wants to upstage me. Hell no, I'm not letting that happen. I'm going to cheat, and it's justified because I would have gotten it anyway, which is the argument that he kind of used, I guess, to a degree, of saying, like, okay, I'm sorry, like, I altered a file, but there wasn't really an apology. He didn't really apologize and go out and say, I'm sorry, I edited it. He said, like, there was a little mistake, and I forgot to uninstall my cheats. That's some nonsense right there. Now, again, I'm not going to show the video, but basically, he eventually says here in the video that players don't cheat to get a faster time, they cheat to get a time faster. And also to keep a reputation, he also gives a little video of how he did. Again, this is when he was still speedrunning and when he was still a respected figure. He's no longer that to me, but, you know, that's one part of it. And then I decided to go into this beautiful little location of Reddit. I know I'm using Reddit as reference. Like, hang me. Hang me from a tree. Please don't. But I do want to point out a few little things about this. I mean, about this nonsense here. So the thing that I like about this is that they always do reveal a lot of these people, and more importantly, I wanna give something a little bit more important because of this, because of the amount of dislikes. So I'm actually gonna just put this here. As long as there's no porno here, I guess it's fine. But here's one little reference. I don't know who Viscos is, but Miss Colors is a YouTuber, Twitch streamer who has an army of simps who support her no matter what. And in this case, she went from having a really big audience to having a smaller audience. They basically just filtered out everything. Very long story short, Miss Colors was cheating in I think it was what's the name of this game, like Black Ops 7, if I believe. I might be wrong. He said obviously the whole drama that played out is she was called out for cheating. She said, I'm not cheating. Okay, I was cheating. So all those things that she said before became became moot points, because you can't say, no guys, I was not cheating. I was not cheating. Okay, I cheated. Sorry. The best thing that you can do, in my opinion, this is a tip for all you would-be cheaters. If you get caught cheating, come out with it immediately. If someone calls you out for cheating, come out with it immediately. Because there's nothing worse than a liar. If you lie to people after you got caught, then that's it. Your career is over. But in this case, Miss Colors is a mildly attractive woman, so she's going to have an army of losers that are going to be supporting her blindly no matter what. And this is one of the factors that I was talking about. There are always going to be people that are fans of these people no matter what. No matter what. They're always going to be fans of these crazy people that are always going to be supporting these people no matter what. They could be, again, terrible people for different reasons. In this case, it's because the girl is mildly attractive, and you can see, again, nice community, 0 likes. And this is important. The fact that there are 0 likes here tells me immediately what I'm looking for. Why are there 0 likes if what he's telling is the truth? It's because a lot of people don't want to admit that their favorite YouTubers are cheating, even though the evidence is in front of them. And that's what I was talking about before with Dream. Even though the evidence is there and they got caught cheating and they ruined their careers, whatever fledgling career they had, now it's gone. So what happens? So what's the point of this post? In her own YouTube comments, go check videos. It was obvious for everyone who wasn't you. And yeah, and exposing her. It was shitters who were spamming cheater to almost any disciplinary with no proof. But it doesn't matter because it was still true. This is the whole point of this. You can accuse anyone of cheating. There's no problem. I've accused people of cheating that were not cheating, and I've accused people of cheating who were cheating. I have actually gotten people banned on Battlefield 6. I play Battlefield 6 occasionally, maybe like 1 or 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds per day. And there are people who I reported, and occasionally I'll get an email from EA that says, we took action against this person, he was cheating, we do not condone these actions, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for reporting him. So I accused these people, and there was one person, this is a very small anecdote, but this has probably happened to someone statistically, where you're seeing a person and you can see the replays and you can see how the aim just locks into you, all headshots in a row with a submachine gun, and you're like, this guy's cheating. Hey man, you're cheating. And the guy's like, haha, you're such a loser, I'm not cheating. Next hour, I get an email that says this person was banned because you reported them. And I'm like, I already reported one guy, so I know who it was. And I'm like, I'm so happy that EA can take action against these people. They know that the death of a game comes not from the player base, it comes from cheaters. So this is the idea. You have 0 evidence for this. Again, they were already exposed, and there are always going to be people that ignore reality and choose to believe their own. This is like that meme, like I reject your reality and replace it with my own. This is what happens after Shimmy was exposed. Like, that's okay. She was cheating, but it's okay because it was after the other guy was exposed, which is just nonsensical. And then there's another little post here, which is by Simple. If you don't know who Simple is, this is... Sorry, there's a bike outside. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, you can't kind of hear it. But someone translated this with Google Translate, probably. But I like this thing. I made a mistake 2 years ago. This was, I don't know, this was like 2010, 2011. So he was still young. But I made a mistake 2 years ago playing with cheats, and it spoiled me and my career. So again, how many likes do you think this comment has? It must have hundreds of likes, because of course it doesn't. It just has a lot of people defending him. Because again, people don't care. Competitive shooters are dead besides that with provided peripherals. And they point something out here with they say that well, he got his big start, so he was banned from ESL. That's esports something league, esports league, I believe that's the name. So he ruined a team at one point. I did not delve too deeply into this story, but what's the point of playing CS if you just think everyone cheats? Surely you'd rather be playing something without so many cheaters, right? This is another argument that I've seen before, which I really don't like. The whole saying of, hey, if the game is so bad, then why are you playing it? Which is a fair point. If the game is bad, then why are you playing it? I agree. What the hell? But did I ever click on this? Real trap? Did I ever click this? Is this just something that I click? Related answers. Oh, okay. Okay. Because I don't remember watching this. I'm sorry. I don't remember this. What the hell is that? That's why I said, did I click on this? Ableist joke awareness. Anyway, but surely you'd rather be playing something without so many cheaters, right? So in this case, I want to clarify that he's kind of like taking an argument and saying like, hey, if there's so many cheaters in the game, then why are you playing it? Because the game is good, but it is ruined by cheaters. That's a backwards thing. That's not the same argument as saying like, if the game is bad, why are you playing it? If you're watching a bad movie, why are you watching it? Which can happen. Like, imagine if the Red Letter Media guys, whom I'm a big fan of, they just decided like, you know what, we're just going to start watching good movies because we actually don't like bad movies. But they do. There's enjoyment that they get. Like, if I played, and I did, never professionally, obviously, I didn't really like Counter-Strike, but there were cheaters in those games. And you could tell when there's a guy that comes into a match in a public setting and just gets like da 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 and just kills like 5 people in 2 seconds, you know that there's cheating. And you can report him, but he's just gonna go back, he's gonna make a new account, and he's gonna continue playing it. It's terrible. And another one also is this one. Is simple cheating in whatever, when he was 13 years old, is somehow an indicator that the whole CS Pro scene is cheating? I don't remember him saying this. In fact, I don't think he ever mentioned this. If it looks like cheating, it probably is. And then this guy, and this is another argument, again, from the fans, that says, is somehow an indicator that the whole CS Pro scene is cheating? This is another one, which is just deflection of reality. No one said this, but he's trying to change reality for his own favor, which I find ridiculous. Like, why even try to bring up an argument that just doesn't exist? Like, what the hell are you trying to do here? And this is really, really like what they did. And on other ones, I mean, here's the justification for like, oh, they all cheated, so it was to get better. Another stupid argument. I mean, I can understand that if you're playing offline, but if you're playing online to do that, that's unfair. He was a CSGO player, no GOAT of old school Counter-Strike. Lol, man, he was a simple pub newbie in old school CS, and once a cheater, always a cheater goes a long way. I agree with that, by the way. Once a cheater, always a cheater. If you cheated once, there's no reason whatsoever that you're not going to cheat again. You could be caught, you could be liar, and this has happened. I mean, if you go on YouTube and you type like cheaters caught, not cheaters of like cheating in like your spouse or something, like cheaters caught or streamers caught cheating, these are people that will look at you in the face and say, hey, I wasn't cheating, and then they're going to show the video of him cheating. It's so ridiculous. This is what it means. This is what I'm for. It's a fan page, you degenerate. So that was run by him. I mean, this is how it works. It's a fan page, you degenerate. And this is what I mean. Like, you're thinking, oh, okay, this is all facts and this is all reality. No, I reject it. This is the kind of stupidity that we have to expect. And also, I started to look at other ones. This is Average Cheating Streamer Defended Part 2. And this is when they defend cheaters and how they defend them. And this is what they do. This is their arguments that they go. I'm going to go in circles with this, probably. If it's just walls and he's cheating on a second PC, there's no way for Embark to tell he's cheating. I don't know what that means. If it's just wall, he's cheating on a second PC. I don't understand. You should get a new friend. But here's something that I found. Not locked at all. All you need is a Cronus for macro scripts. I kind of know what it is, and I had to Google it a little bit, but this is what a Cronus Sen is. It's basically hardware, so not software. It's not something that you install on the computer. It's hardware, something that you plug into your computer so that it adapts to something and you can just, like it says, it allows users to run scripts, macros that provide unfair advantages like zero recoil, rapid fire, and enhanced aim assist in console PC shooters. And I actually, from here, I went a little bit out of my way to kind of like try to find more information about this, because I remember something about this other cheater called Riley CS. Riley CS is a dude that cosplays as a cat, and he was cheating. This is my opinion. I see it as cheating. I mean, if you're aiming and your aim is locking onto people, you're cheating. You can't tell me that someone can do it. And I've said this always. If you're so good at something, then please go to a real life event and do it in front of a crowd. Like, if you're so good at fucking playing, like, hey, look at my aim, it connects with everyone. It's the same thing that happened with like there was a YouTuber that used to, I'm gonna check it out. Give me a second, just 1 second. There was a YouTuber that there was a on Warzone. I think it was. There was Nadia. That's the game. That's the name of this. Nadia made a career of playing as a Twitch streamer for Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone. I've never played most of the newer ones. The latest one that I ever played was like Modern Warfare 3, the original one, and that's it. That's where it stopped. But for example, I'm not gonna put the video link here. That's not necessary. But she was cheating for years, and this is the beautiful thing about the argument of what I'm trying to get to. She was cheating for years, and everyone told her you're cheating, and she used the angle of, oh, you're just jealous because I'm a woman. That's retarded. Then she leaned into it. She said, well, since I'm a cheater, I'm just gonna show you how good I am. Then she went to a live event, and she played like turds. She was literally like, I said, second to bottom or bottom player, and you could see how she aimed and how she played. So she was so delusional, and this is another point of argument. This YouTuber was so crazy that she went to an event knowing that she was terrible and decided, I'm going to play in front of a crowd of thousands of people, and she played like shit. And she said, there's lag. There's no lag. It's a LAN event. My controller's not working. Your controller's working perfectly. Everyone's controller's working perfectly. She was playing like shit. And afterwards, she was invited to another event, and they said, no, actually, we're not going to invite you because everyone told us that you're cheating. We watched the evidence. You're not coming. Get the fuck out of here. Literally, they told her to F off. She never came back. And she's still uploading videos occasionally, but now she shifted, guess what, into OnlyFans content. She's literally whoring herself for views. Like, if there's no like greater way to give evidence of stupidity. But the reason why I originally went with the Cronus thing is, in case you don't know about this, so shimmy aim, and I'm gonna show you a little thing here. After discovering that he was been cheating by using soft aim in his recent video, so team.exe. The reason why I was talking about Riley CS is because of this. I'm not gonna show the full video. Again, but basically, it's just aiming that. Oh, look at that getting stuck. Like, anyone can see that's cheating. But other people immediately are going to jump to the defense and say, like, no, he was doing the right thing. He wasn't cheating, etc. So here's what it was. And this is the reason why this is interesting. I like that this one has likes. And it's only 88 comments. It's like, these are the same 88 people always commenting the same things. So Riley CS, again, another guy who was cheating. He's a cat cosplayer, but it's a man. It's a dude. It's a member of the training team she was on called Team Exit. So they were part of the team. This is important to clarify because these guys defended Riley CS to the death. They said he would, or she, they called him a she, quotation marks. It's a dude. They called him and they said, he's not cheating. He's a regular guy. He's a good player. You're just all jealous of him. He's really good, etc., etc., etc. It's a member of the aim training team Shimi was on. I think they said like that this guy was not. But again, Matty OW, who wasn't part of the team, he said he was, but he wasn't. He won an aim training competition on LAN, and this was an event in where competitors were allowed to bring peripherals. So, in other words, this guy legitimately could have used one of these. He used one of these little things before the Cronus sent. Now, am I saying he used it or not without any evidence? I can't obviously give any evidence or takes about this, so I can't go here and just tell you, yeah, he was using it. But I can tell you that if these people, and this is what I was talking about before, once a liar, always a liar, these people defended Riley CS, and now one of their members turns out to be a fucking cheater, and now they're defending other people, that immediately kills your credibility. Like, what, like, I can understand that if it was a professional esports team, like it happened with Forsaken, who was that Indian CSGO player that was caught cheating with Ward.exe, and because of that, he got everyone else, he got his entire team disqualified and killed the scene for them, and they all had to go get regular jobs. I don't even know what the rest of the team doing, but one person can ruin your entire team in an esports. This is not esports. This is a group of like people that say like, we're not cheaters, we're just aim trainers. We're really good. We have like tool assisted speedrun like accuracy with people, so we're just that amazing thing. It's credible, isn't it? It's basically a piece of garbage. These people are cheating. So this is the reality that I want to talk about this. Sorry, I was watching myself when I got a message. And it's important also to clarify that, again, Riley CS was surrounded in 2025. Riley was a member of Team EXC. This has already happened. If one of your members is a cheater, that's already a bad sign. If 2 or more are cheaters, that means that your entire fucking thing is full of cheaters, and you can't convince me otherwise. And finally, there are 3 videos that I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna put in the links for this. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have exited all these videos because I'm gonna be I'm gonna be showing these videos later. Sorry, don't show that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna show these videos later, but I'm gonna put the links in later. Sorry, I forgot to put it there. But just to clarify, you have Exposing Trackmania's biggest con man. Virtual is this guy. The whole story about this, in a very summed up way, is that there was another man who was the #1 Trackmania speedrunner. Trackmania is a game where you play on tracks and you try to get the best possible time in a track, and there are a lot of like subtleties for it. Anyway, it turns out that Riolu was cheating, and Virtual was always the #2 player of the community, and he was okay with it. But then it turns out that Riolu, who was cheating for a long time, and he was invited to real events. I'm not going to go into the moral debate of like, hey, I got big by cheating, so should I return the money that I got from tournaments? Which I think you should get fucking arrested for shit like that. Like, if you're lying to people just so that you can like try to get a bigger crowd, and then once you get exposed, it's like, well, I tried, bye, and then you end up still keeping all those winnings. I think that should be illegal. Like, it shouldn't be like, I'm going to take away your winnings. It should be, I'm going to sue you for defamation, because you, not only did you remove the opportunity from other people, but you also remove the opportunity from yourself. Like, you're ruining yourself and others who did not cheat. But anyway, watch this video and it'll give you a good idea. But like I said, it's basically that Riolu was cheating for years, and then he left, and then he came back under a Smurf account, and he was also banned. And he never apologized, and he went from making probably a couple $100 grand a year to making no money out of it. Just put the price in the back row, literally. Also, how I caught Conor Race's fake GDQ speedrun. This is another example of this, about this idea. So Conor Race, in case you don't know who Conor Race is, I could go into depth about this because I've actually done research on this guy. Conor Race was a speedrunner that faked a speedrun to go into GDQ. The run has been removed from GDQ already, of Cluster Truck. And this guy posted a good speedrun, but he cheated. But the other guy, Conor Race, made a fake speedrun that was better. He uploaded it. And basically the argument was, okay, why do you lie about it? Because I could have gotten a better result. So he lied just so that he could go into this place. And this is like the final argument of why YouTubers lie about speedrunning, is so that they can get an audience. And once you grow big enough, and this is the reality, a conclusion of this, once you grow big enough in a speedrunning community, or if you grow on the internet specifically big enough, if you have 1 million viewers and you do something awful, like if you, I'm gonna say like something like really explicit, like if you do something, let's say inappropriate towards underage people, as a lot of YouTubers, as Dr. Disrespected, there's always going to be a group of people, there are always going to be people that are going to support you no matter what. There are people who support Dr. Disrespect. I'm not going to show anything about Dr. Disrespect, but there are people that still support Dr. Disrespect, even though the guy was trying to hook up with an underage girl. And remember, this guy is still married, and he still makes a lot of money from YouTube. Well, not from YouTube. I think he got remonetized again, which I think is horrible. Like YouTube is literally monetizing pedophiles, but removing people who make proper videos. That's just insane to me. But anyway, you can watch this video, and also, again, you can also watch Conor Race's Apollo Legend, God Rest His Soul, video about how this guy cheated as well. There's Conor Race. He used to have a YouTube channel. That YouTube channel is gone. He deleted it. I think he might have re-uploaded it with a different thing. But basically, he cheated. He got caught. And he went the same route. He said, like, I didn't cheat. Okay, I did cheat. Okay, I did cheat, but who cares? It's fine, because who cares? It's not the idea. So that's basically the point of this video. So that's all I really wanted to talk about. So what are the conclusions to extract about this? First thing, if you're a YouTuber and you want to grow big, you have to cheat so that people can follow you, because people are stupid. Remember this. You always have to go from a standpoint of reality. Most people, hell, nearly all the people, not even most, like nearly all people, like 95% of all the world's population are stupid people. So they just listen to something, immediately believe it, and they go along with it. And they will ignore reality just to support their favorite YouTubers or people. There are people that have done like atrocious things in the music industry, and those people still have fans. Unless you're arrested, in which case you're still gonna have fans and you're still gonna have people that like your music even if you're terrible. But the whole idea of this is, if you're a YouTuber, if you want to grow big, cheat, because then it doesn't matter if you cheat, you just continue your career. You have to get really big and then admit that you're cheating, so that then you lose a lot of fans, but you still have your fan base of really mentally handicapped people that will always support you no matter what. You're always going to have defenders that will ignore reality, and that's basically it. You're just going to be a scumbag, and you're going to be remembered like that. You're going to be remembered like Dr. Disrespect is not going to be remembered for his character. He's going to be remembered as the pedophile who tried to have an inappropriate relationship with like a 15-year-old, I think, and he's like 40. So that's messed up. Messed up on many levels. Also, the same thing happened to Nadia from Warzone. She went from like, I'm this big, now I'm over here, but now I have enough people as a base that will never abandon me that I can do OnlyFans for these losers. That's embarrassing. Same thing happened with Miss Colors. Miss Colors is going to say, hey, so I wasn't cheating. I'm not cheating. Okay, I was cheating, but it doesn't matter. So you're going to still be my fans, right? And now she has an army of simps that are going to be supporting her forever. So obviously women have an advantage when it comes to this, because women are always going to have an advantage on the internet. Just reality. There are going to be a lot of gooners out there who are going to be trying to get in with these losers. So that's the point of the video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you endured until the end, I know that I am very disorganized with my commentary. I don't like scripts. I hate scripts. I can't follow a script. I can't. I tried. I can't. So I'm going to be uploading videos like this a little bit more often, and basically just upload this directly to YouTube just as it is. I don't think I need to do anything crazy with it. And thank you so much if you listen to it. I mean, you already know what to do. If you like the video, blah, blah, blah. You know what to do. You're adults, I hope. Hope you're adults watching this and listening to this. So I'm going to try to upload a video, maybe not every day, but at least every 2 days. Like I said, without any major editing format, I'm just going to be uploading stuff. I got about, like I said, I got about 200 or maybe 300 or 400, actually, maybe more than that, video ideas that I'm going to be showing in this format, like this, just sharing the links here, and I'm going to put it on the links, and I will see you guys in the future. So this is twitchsopamanxx signing off. I will whore myself for Twitch, so if you want to follow me on Twitch, much appreciated. Take care of yourselves. See you guys soon. Peace out.